Greetings to all of my Aries. Hi, Star Spas. Thank you so much for coming to this channel, hanging out with me. I just need y'all to hit that like, share, and subscribe button as you come in. Appreciate you, Aries. All right, so we're going to see what comes out for you, okay? I'm going to do a reading for August the 14th through August the 31st, okay? And then we'll just talk about like what the moon phases are with your reading, how that may affect you in some way. And Aries. Let's see. I was trying to see if anything is sort of retrograding in your sign around this time. Okay, well, okay. Hmm. And I'm just looking at something. I just realized I missed something on the Pisces for the Pisces reading. Okay, but Aries, let's get into. We have a new moon in Leo coming up, right? We got out of last quarter moon in Taurus on the 8th of August, right? And so we're moving into this new moon in Leo on August the 16th. So this first part of the reading is going to be about what that energy is like. That Leo energy is about being seen, being heard, being in the spotlight in some way. This could be getting acknowledgement from your community, from your family, on your job, whatever, in your business, whatever it is. But this is also about you wanting that outside validation from people. But there may be some sort of pushback from either some people or someone. So we're just going to see what comes out for you. Okay, Aries? And again, this is going to be for the week of the 13th through the 19th. And this is that new moon in Leo type energy. So let's see what comes out for you. Okay. First card out, Aries, potion. Remember to practice self-love. So you're being encouraged at this time. It says basic witch, So it's nothing basic about you, okay? So the thing is this. You see this person is putting everything they need in their pot. They have their crystal ball here. They have everything that they need in their pot. They have their witch's head up there. And maybe you're just getting back to the basics. And this is someone who's cooking up what they need so they can have what they, whatever it is, it's going to make them feel good about themselves. This is you remembering to practice self-love. Maybe you are kind of focusing on your family so much, or focusing on your career so much, or your business or something. But this is you getting back to the basics, and just doing little things for yourself to pamper yourself from time to time, eating healthy, speaking those positive affirmations over yourself, speaking good in your life, making sure that you're surrounding yourself with the kind of people who are also refilling your cup. Like you're not always pouring out and having to give out to people, but people are also pouring into you, some sort of goodness. So that's what you're being encouraged to do around this time, around this Leo new moon. And have that self-care. Maybe you've been working on yourself for a long time and you do want some sort of public recognition around this time. But there may be some pushback. People like, oh, you ain't all that, or this, that, and the other. I kind of feel like there's some people who may be saying that you're basic, and you're trying to make yourself appear to be more than what you are. But we're going to see what this is, though. We're just going to see. Because I do feel like at this time you may be creating something. Maybe you're juicing or cleansing. Maybe you're detoxing or something like that around this time. Cleansing out your energy. Page of Swords. Yeah, you definitely have some people kind of watching you. There's also some sort of delayed news coming in. I do feel like you need to be patient at this time. You may be looking for some sort of inspiration, again, around this new moon. Maybe you need to be patient with yourself. A Gemini could be significant. But I also feel like this is about you grounding yourself, which are connecting to your root chakra, the part that make you feel secure, feel good, feel happy, feel safe, some sort of safety. And this could be what you're doing. You're kind of trying to make yourself feel secure in this life. And so there may be some talk about you not caring about other people, that you're calculating, you're unconcerned with other people's feelings or something like that. So I do feel like this is a time when you don't feel like hearing all of that negativity. Maybe you've had to do what you had to do to get to the top or achieve some things in your life. And I kind of feel like there are people who are sort of delayed in supporting you. So this is a time for you to support yourself. This is a time for you not to look out for outside validation, but really support yourself. And again, if you need to detox or cleanse out some energy or whatever because you have people kind of sending negative energy your way, do that. Clean your energy, protect your energy, block, that negative energy. Okay, then you got the Knight of Pentacles here. So again, something about patience, having patience. But I do feel like there's some sort of unexpected money. There may be, you need to give something time and stick to your routine. Give something time so you can see it change in the best way for you, and stick to your routine. Okay, because I do feel like if you stick to your routine, that's when you're going to see that time really do heal all wounds. You may be even seeing, people may start seeing you as somebody who's trustworthy, hardworking. So this is what I see, Aries. You have people who look high, they look up to you, right? Um, People who really respect your work ethics. They respect the fact that you're consistent, right? But then you have the ones who are sort of kind of trying to play down your gifts and say that you're basic. And so I do feel like this is a time for you again to, the more you show yourself love and not look for that validation from outside people, the less you care about who the hell is saying that you don't care about other people. Maybe there is a time in your life where you do have to put yourself first and not give a damn about anybody else. So you, again, something about having patience. You may have a new job opportunity or some sort of connection that's about to build. This may be a collaboration at this time. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles here and the Hierophant here. So Capricorn, Taurus energy, Cancer energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Leo energy, Gemini energy, significant here, okay? So Aries, there may be a situation here. This is what I'm saying. There may be some sort of, maybe you faced a temporary loss, right? In some area of your life. I wouldn't know what that is. It could have been something that it could have been financial too. It was due to some sort of negative changes. And there may be some people who are sort of just kind of like, yeah, that happened because you don't care about people or something. It's like somebody is gloating over something that may have just been a temporary setback. I don't feel like this is anything that was life changing or like it ruined you or anything like that. It may have just been a temporary setback. But for a moment you could have felt like the world was against you because you were paying attention to the negative things that people were saying. You were trying to figure out, was there some sort of truth to why you felt like you had bad luck. And so I do feel like there's a time here, Aries, where that energy is going to change for you. You may get some sort of good news. You may get some love. You may get some support. You may get some comfort. But I feel like you just kind of need to let something blow over and be patient. There may be some sort of unexpected income coming in. You may realize that since you have been patient, that time is healing a situation. There may be somebody even speaking up on your behalf, saying how sensitive you are, how thoughtful you are, and you are concerned about other people's emotional issues. Because again, I do feel like maybe you're taking some time out to kind of help yourself at this time. You're being encouraged to do that. And so then you have some sort of new job, new employment. Maybe you're working on something and you're putting a lot of energy behind it. You're trying to be patient with seeing it change too. It's like you're putting a lot of energy behind making something work. This is almost like you trying to turn lemons into lemonade. This is like you directing all your creative energy into something to make it change. Like you're manifesting what you want. You're increasing your power through hard work. And this could be pertaining to your business. It could be pertaining to your family. It could be on your job. But this is you putting in that work and seeing it kind of pay off too, and I kind of feel like it's going to pay off in a big way. And then you have this Two of Cups. So you may be collaborating with somebody. There may be some sort of partnership. This could be compatibility between you and someone else. This could be someone who you see as a soulmate. But this is someone who wants to recognize you publicly. And it could be a Leo. We are in that new Leo moon energy. This could be a Leo who want to collaborate with you, who want to kind of celebrate you and, let me see, it says success, victory, winning, having the advantage, triumph, achievement, praise, acclaim, awards, recognition, applause, goodwill, fame, celebrity, fans, well wishes, supporters, crowds, being in the spotlight, riding high. So this could be somebody who wants you in the spotlight and they feel like you deserve that, so you may be getting some recognition from someone. You got the Ten of Pentacles there again, unexpected financial windfall, a lump sum of money. So something may be coming in from deeds or trust funds, some sort of inheritance, but something that's going to create some level of foundation for you, secure foundation, higher fund. This also could be through marriage or something like that. Your marriage may be significant at this time. All right. But this is about you practicing self-love. Judication. Yeah, so there may have been some sort of judgment made against you or something, or maybe you felt heavily judged. Maybe you felt like the world was against you, maybe because you were struggling. And I kind of feel like, a lot of this had to do with people looking at you in a way. It's like whatever they learned about you, they may have judged you harshly because of that. Any information that they learned about you, maybe they kind of felt like you were unconcerned about other people's feelings or you were calculating or something. Mature man, there may be some sort of change coming to a situation. There may be a mature man who's kind of supporting you at this time. Maybe somebody who's well traveled. This person may have some good news for you. Maybe they've been planning. Maybe they see that you feel kind of sad or down on your luck or something. So maybe they feel like you need some support at this time. Maybe they want to, make an offer to kind of see if they can kind of change the energy with you. They may even be saying, come on, let's travel, let's go somewhere, let's do something, to kind of take your mind off of what's going on. So there could be a mature man that's significant. Again, Leo energy. You have wealthy man here. So some of you all are vibrating in a very masculine energy. It doesn't matter whether you're a feminine energy or a masculine energy, but some of you all are vibrating in your masculine energy and you're going after something with a lot of passion. You may be very assertive right now, even sort of aggressive when it comes to gaining power or manifesting something in your life and creating, seeing your hard work pay off. And again, turning lemons into lemonade, something bitter, you're turning something bitter into something sweet, and this is kind of you manifesting your desires and seeing it come true in some way. And then you have change. Some of you all will be relocating. Some of you all may decide to sort of relocate, kind of do your own thing. Sagittarius could be significant there. Maybe you're kind of feeling like There's a situation where you need a change of view. You need a different surrounding. You need some sort of inspiration. Some of you all are relocating so you can be closer to people who are supporting you. And that's going to, kind of put you up on that pedestal the way you want. You want some sort of recognition at this time. And maybe you're not getting it from where you are with certain people. So you may be deciding to relocate or move somewhere where you feel like you can get it from people who truly do care about you. Then you have main female. You could be the main female, or there could be a main female message of concern. So there's some sort of energy here where you may be getting an inheritance due to a main female, or you could be the main female that maybe you're giving an inheritance. I don't know, but it's just the number 2, Taurus rules that second house. That's Virgo energy. Maybe a Virgo, a Taurus could be significant there. But this is like something about resources, something about money, something about, you may be even trying to create generational wealth at this time, So that could be your main concern right now. And maybe you're pulling this off. And that could be the thing that's giving you some sort of recognition. Maybe it's your family who's recognizing you or giving you props for creating some level of generational wealth, creating change, breaking generational curses, something like that, pertaining to your resources. But again, don't forget to practice self-love in the process of you looking like you're winning like a mother freaker right now. Okay. All right. So Aries, we're going to go ahead and move into the week of the 20th through the 26th with you. And let's see what the energy is. Let's see what comes out for that. And that's that first quarter moon in Sagittarius. First quarter moon moves into Sagittarius on August the 24th. And this is about you reaching your goals. And look, the 24th, it Sagittarius, look, the number 24. So number 24 could be significant, could be somebody's birthday, but also you reaching your goals and staying optimistic about the future. Some of you all are really watching what you eat. You're focusing more on what you eat, what you put into your body at this time. Some of you all need to drink green tea. I just heard some of you all need to drink green tea or mint tea or something. Or you may be drinking green tea or mint tea or something like that. Maybe that's the first thing you're drinking when you're waking up or you go to bed or something. All right, let's see. Bitch fire, stand up for yourself. So this is a time, Aries, you're being encouraged to stand up for yourself. Again, being optimistic about the future. What kind of change do you want to see right now in your life? What kind of change do you want to see your family have? If you're breaking generational curses and, you're trying to create generational wealth, what do you feel like that consists of? What do you want to do that? And this may be people who are kind of telling you you're not concerned about anybody else or how other people feel. And maybe at this moment you do feel like you need to be a little selfish. Maybe you feel like you do need to only focus on yourself and the people who mean the most to you. Maybe you feel like no one is really going to get you where you need to be at in this life. So you're trying to practice self-love and you may be standing up for that. Like, okay, I'm not going out of my way to do this and to do that or to be this kind of person y'all want me to be and this, that, and the other. So this is about you, it says bitch fire. So you starting a fire and it's like saying, I'm going to let something burn. That fire can be warmth. It can be welcoming. It can be healing. It also can be destructive. It can burn. It can burn bridges. So this is a time for you to stand up for yourself, but also pick your battles wisely. Okay. All right. And then again, I feel like you're going to be optimistic about the future, about how you want things to be and turn out in your life. Three of Swords. A Libra could be significant here. And this is about heartbreak and betrayal. You know, sometimes maybe you feel like you've been heartbroken and betrayed by certain people. Maybe you feel like, you know, you've had to deal with depression and separation and sadness and heartache. Maybe it's some sort of grief and sorrow. You know, maybe it's confusion. Maybe you feel abandoned by somebody, you know. And so at this time, you may be saying, I'm not going through this crap anymore. I want to stand up for what I believe in. If somebody is not loving me right, I'm going to love me right. I'm going to break these generational curses and treat myself the way I know I should be treated. And so this is about you trying to work through some sort of heartbreak, conflict at this time, some sort of confusion or disorder in your life. And I almost feel like this is the reason why you need to practice self-love, because this could be you even having to deal with some sort of health issues that are stress related, you know? And so this is about you deciding if you want to burn a bridge with somebody that you feel like you're not going to have to cross anymore, or do you want to be a source of warmth and light? So this is you making some sort of decision. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like, again, you're focused on abundance. Some of you all are having a baby, or there's some sort of fertility coming in. You may be birthing something new. This could be a new business, new idea. But some of you all, your responsibilities is increasing, and you're trying to use your third eye to get through a situation. You're trying to see something beyond what is being said to you or about you, you know? And this is you trying to find some sort of balance in your life through the pain. Even if people are causing pain in your life, you're still trying to find balance in your day-to-day life where you could provide for your family, where you could provide for yourself, and things like that. And then you have the Lover's card here. Some of you all just want some level of support, and you're trying to be optimistic about the future. There may be some sort of major life choices. Maybe you feel like somebody is your soulmate and you all are going through a rough patch. You know, maybe you feel like you got to stand up for yourself. Maybe you feel misunderstood at this time. Maybe it's outside forces who have something to say about your current situation with someone. You have the Three of Cups here. Cancer energy. A Cancer may be significant. You have the Eight of Cups, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, and you have the Justice card there. You have the, ooh, what was that? They're trying to come out. Oh, it was a Ten of Wands. Nine of Cups, Justice. All right, so I do feel like you feel very burdened by a situation. You may also feel betrayed at this time. Maybe you feel abandoned at this time. A Pisces could be significant. Maybe you feel abandoned, or you feel like you got to walk away from a situation here. But there is something, Aries, where I do feel like you do have to kind of look within yourself, and this is a time where I do feel like you're trying to sort through whether the things that are being said about you, is there any truth to it at this time, right? Um, and you're standing up for yourself. So this is you. I kind of feel like there's an area of your life where the way you're standing up for yourself is saying what you're saying and then moving on. It's kind of like, I'm not even going to sit back and listen to this. If I do give it any thought, what somebody is saying about me, they won't know that I'm thinking about it. It's like, I'm going to take my time, spend some time to myself, get through these burdens in this life, try to manifest what I want. There also may have been some sort of divorce or separation. A Gemini and Aquarius could be significant. But this is you kind of trying to figure out, you tinker between yes and no, yes and no, yes and no. A lot of air energy there, staying in your head a lot, trying to make a decision on what you should do when it comes to major life choices in the love department. And this is you again, is saying something about a time for you to stand up for yourself, you know, and in an intelligent way though. And Being clear about what your wants and needs are, even if you do love somebody, even if you do feel like someone is your soulmate, but still being clear about what you want and what you need. Now you got the Three of Cups here, Cancer, Justice card, Libra could be significant. Um, there may be some sort of reunions or get-togethers or family events or socializing or something like that. And I do feel like you feel like this brings balance into your life. You want some sort of honesty, and you've had to deal with a lot of life lessons and things like that. And I do feel like there are times when you feel really burdened. With that Sagittarius, that's that Sagittarius and Saturn, and you may feel really burdened with your responsibilities and trying to be disciplined. You may feel overloaded, at this time, stress and feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But this is you actually trying to work through something in a big way. Hold on. I'm not sure why the cards want to mess up now, because they haven't been doing this throughout all of the readings. Yeah, I do feel like you're feeling like you have to abandon something, or you're trying to justify why you abandoned something in your life. Main female. So you could be the main female, or maybe you feel like you had to justify abandoning a main female or something like that. Due to heartbreak, maybe you felt betrayed. And maybe you're trying to stand up for whatever choice you made in this life, and or whatever choice you're making. Maybe you feel like you just need to focus on you. And I feel like there are people who are telling you that you're being really selfish at this time, or you're doing something out of spite. Privileged lady. A Pisces could be significant. 12th house. Taurus could be significant. Main female. Sagittarius could be significant. Virgo could be significant. But this is about you kind of saying something. Again, some of you all may be invited to an event. But I do feel like you kind of want to be in that energy where you're optimistic. You want to live the kind of life you want to live. Maybe you want to live in that sort of like, not necessarily a farm life, but maybe you want a lot of land. Maybe you want where you could throw parties, and you have all of this greenery around, and you have, your guest house, and you have all this. Maybe that's the kind of life you envision, and that's what you want for yourself. And maybe that's what you're trying to work towards, creating some sort of abundance so your children can see, and that's if you have children, or so they could see that life doesn't have to be so hard. And maybe if you don't have children, this could just be something that you've always wanted since your childhood. You want it's like you have some good news coming in about it looks like it's pertaining to your finances, or something about your finances, or something like that. And then it says message of concern. So I do feel like when things go well, and maybe in your career or your finances, that's when your finances I'm sorry, that's when your personal life, like your love life, takes some sort of hit. It's like, okay, things can't just be going well all over the board. It's like, okay, my finances is going well, my business is going well, things are picking up, but now here's the challenges in my love life. So there may be some sort of message of concern that you're hearing about someone who you feel like is a soulmate. Maybe they're behaving badly. Maybe they're saying something that you really don't want to hear, or you're just like, okay, this is the wrong time. Like, things are going amazing with my business. Can you at least kind of work with me, as far as in the love department or something like that? Community. Yeah, you may get invited to some sort of function or an event or something like that. This could be family related or in some sort of community. Then you have message. You got a message coming in. Something about imprisonment. Sagittarius could be significant. Libra could be significant with that 7 there. Yeah, there may be some sort of situation coming up in your life. Or you may be getting some sort of message. Okay. All right. So then we're going to move into the last week from the 27th. We're going to move into from the 27th of August to the 31st. And that's when that full moon moves into Pisces on August the 31st. Let's see what comes out here for you, Aries. Let's see what else is coming out for you. I'm going to move this here. Feast, slow down, and celebrate yourself. So at this time, you're being, Aries, I don't know what's going on in your life, but you are truly being encouraged to kind of, it's saying stand up for yourself, practice self-love, slow down and celebrate yourself. So even if you have people around you that are calling you selfish and saying you're unconcerned about other people, you are just calculating and this, that, and the other. I kind of feel like the universe does not agree with that right now. The universe, I don't know what you're going through in your life, in your personal life, or whatever. It looks like something is going on with your love life. But with this full moon moving into Pisces, this is about you protecting your energy. This is about you kind of sometimes even feeling a little insecure, or maybe somebody is projecting their insecurities on you and you've taken on a lot. But there's something going on, Aries, in your life where it's time for you to really slow down and celebrate yourself. Again, maybe you're looking for outside validation. You want people to celebrate you, feel happy for you. And I do feel like some people will. You may even have a Leo stepping up, singing your praises or something like that. But then you have people where you're going to have to stand up for yourself. And it's like if things are going well financially for you, business or career wise, that's when it looks like your love life is taking a hit. And so instead of you kind of saying, okay, if you love me, support me, this is a time for you to slow down and kind of support yourself and celebrate yourself, you know? If you're going to an event, don't be the person at the event where you got to cook everything and you're going to somebody else's event. Sit down and eat. Sit down and relax. Sit down and enjoy yourself. Don't feel like you got to be in charge of running someone else's event. Cooking the food, bringing the food, serving the food, taking care of everybody. Sit down and just worry about yourself. That's it. Okay. The Empress. Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. Scorpio back to back. So Scorpio could be significant. Taurus could be significant. Capricorn could be significant. There may be a Scorpio coming back from your past. This could be somebody who you have a child with or you knew since your childhood. Aquarius could be significant. Libra could be significant. Aquarius again. And Gemini could be significant. Taurus. So Aries. This is about you kind of going after what you want at this time. You may be starting a new business. You could be starting, I just heard skincare products. So maybe you're doing something that's skincare related. You may be taking care of your skin, doing some sort of, I don't know, you may be doing something that is healing your skin, or maybe you have a routine that you do every morning, something like that. But this is you taking charge, or like taking advantage of a situation to bring in some sort of big changes that you want, some sort of opportunity at this time. Um, but I do see you trying to make sure that you don't make some sort of like harsh decision, like some sort of rash decision, or like you don't want to be impulsive, but you do want to be assertive. You want what you want, and I don't feel like you're willing to settle. And this is why people could be saying that you're unconcerned about other people. It's like you want what you want, and you're going to get what you want, and you're going to, you know how what they say, that's the squeaky wheel gets the oil. This is what I see. It's like you're going to cause a whole bitch fire if you don't get what you want. Something may be coming back from the past too. And this could be something, it says children, childhood memories. This may be your child, past influences, nostalgia, reunions, playfulness, youthfulness, innocence, creativity, kindness, goodwill, simplicity, childishness, immaturity, sharing, gifts, clarity, family, and support. But this is maybe a situation where you almost feel, I know this is about to sound messed up, but I kind of feel like you feel trapped by your own children. You want some freedom. You want to be able to kind of do different things in this life, but you may feel trapped by your own children. As much as you may love your children, you may feel trapped. Like you just want the freedom to kind of go after things, pursue things, do what you want. But then that responsibility of children are there. Also, this may make you feel confined or stuck, or like you have to sacrifice so much or something like that. But there's some sort of lesson that has to be learned in this situation. And it could either come from your childhood or your actual children, but it could be both. But there's something that you need to see from a different perspective. And I do feel like there's something that's coming in. A Scorpio may be significant. You got Scorpios back to back. Somebody who's a Scorpio sign, or they have a Scorpio moon. Also, Aquarius could be significant here too, because you have Aquarius on both of these right here. So I do feel like with this devil energy crowning the Six of Swords, I kind of feel like, so the devil can mean a number of things. There is good and bad energy with the devil card. People act like the devil card is just all negative, and it's not, because the devil can also represent power. It's just that it also tinkers on knowing when to let, not to become power hungry or abuse the power, right? It's finding that even balance of when, knowing when to hold on to something and knowing when to let it go, not becoming addicted to power, or power hungry, or abusing power or something like that. And so I do feel like as you work through a situation in your life, as you see something becoming a little more structured, as you're honest with yourself about what you want, or childhood situations that need to heal, or you're healing something with your children, whatever this is about you seeing the truth about a matter here, right? And I'm gonna tell you something, Aries. Within that truth may be, oh my goodness, there's some sort of toxic behavior that I need to work on. There's something toxic about me I need to fix. There, whether it's negative thinking, whether it's negative, a negative way of thinking, whether a it's something that you're going to realize that you need to work on, that you kind of need to fix within you. And this may be something that derived from your childhood. Um, Hold on, y'all. Okay. So this may even be something that you realize that because the devil card speaks of addictions. It could speak of mental health issues. It could speak of a lot of secrecy. It could speak of cheating. It could speak of dependencies. It could also speak of abuse. It could speak of the power of negative thinking and finding it hard to let go, right? And so this is you finding your power and understanding that you may have been giving power to a negative energy for far too long. This is something that you've been in negative thinking, and that power could be negative thinking. And with the Six of Swords, this is you moving into calmer waters. This is like the calm after the storm, saying, okay, I have to leave negative thinking behind. I can't, if I want to have some sort of significant, powerful change in my life, if I'm trying to manifest the best, I'm going to have to see something from a different perspective. It could be something with your children, or the relationship with your own parents. It could be something, the relationship with somebody who you have children with. But there's some sort of significant change that has to take place. But Aries, I see this happening within you. And the reason I'm saying this happening within you, because you have the Eight of Swords here. And it says feeling trapped, restricted, backed into a corner, hands tied, victimized, paralyzed by fear, terror, anxiety, feeling pressure, hopelessness, powerless, silenced, crisis, dilemma, drama, imprisonment, punishment, slavery. So Aries, this is you for whatever reason. Maybe you feel like your words have come back to haunt you, or some actions have come back to haunt you, and you feel kind of imprisoned by them. Mercury rules that Gemini energy, and Mercury is the planet of communication and mentality. So I do feel like your mentality in some areas of your life needs to change. And remember, I said you're wondering, is there any truth to what people were saying, right? Looking deeper within yourself, you may see that there is some truth to what some people were saying about you. Maybe there's some truth to it. But this is also you working through that and realizing what is not true, you need to let go of, not internalizing it. But whatever it is that's true, if it was some toxic behavior, it's like you need to work on that. That's where your power lies. That's where the power lies with you. You working through any sort of mental illness, anything that is causing some sort of where you're feeling stuck or dependent, or maybe you want somebody to depend on you because maybe you have like control issues. Maybe this is something you learned in your childhood. Maybe this is something that you learned from your significant other. But whatever it is, this is you having to really work through some things that may be very difficult for you, and learning how to let them go, break free from them, and get out of your own way, get out of your head, but still understanding that you deserve self-love, self-care, taking the time to slow down sometimes, to appreciate what you have in this life. Distant horizon, there's some sort of clarity coming to a situation. It's on its way. And this may be information about what you need to do to seize an opportunity, like how you need to jump on an opportunity. Concern. Yeah, there's some sort of concern pertaining to information. This is someone who's worried about something. About feeling stuck, about their children, about maybe bad news. It's something from your childhood, something about this is like somebody who kind of almost feels hopeless. They have their eyes closed. They don't know what to do about the situation. They have no clue what to do. The number 33 could be significant. The number 36 could be significant. That could be somebody's age. But this is about kind of like being enlightened about something and being concerned about it, but then feeling trapped or limited in some way, feeling like you got to sacrifice something, but trying to see it from a different perspective as well. And this could be something pertaining to your past. Then you have imprisonment here. So yeah, this is about you kind of getting out of your head, breaking free out of a situation with the truth. The truth shall set you free. This is what I'm hearing. The truth shall set you free. So something about, maybe again, there was something that happened where it kind of, you wanted to keep it locked away. You wanted to keep it out of sight, out of mind, don't have to deal with it. This could be childhood trauma. This could be something you did to your children. This could be something that you feel like you weren't quite honest about. You just kind of wanted to keep it hidden away. But whatever it is, it's something that keeps you in your head, and it's coming in so you can deal with it. This may even be something connected to a romantic partner. This could be somebody who you're romantically linked to that makes you feel imprisoned, and like they use your love against you in some way. And you may have to be truthful with yourself about this situation. Maybe this is somebody who you have children with, and they use the children as some sort of tool to keep getting back into your life to make you feel trapped or stuck to them. So you may have to be truthful with yourself and honest with yourself, rational, about your level of power and what kind of structure you want in your life here, so there may be some sort of this the King of Swords can be an authoritative figure, somebody who brings balance and judgment to a situation, and they give excellent advice. So this may be somebody who's giving you some real good advice on how you can break free from a situation, because this imprisonment thing, I don't feel like it's actual prison. I kind of feel like it's a more of a mental thing, an emotional thing. You're letting somebody control you emotionally or mentally in some way. Message. So you do have some sort of message coming in. Wow, marriage. Some of you all feel trapped in your marriage. False person. Wow. Yeah. A Gemini could be significant. You got the number 3 here. 8, Scorpio could be significant. Taurus could be significant. But there's a situation here where some of you all feel kind of trapped in your own marriage. You feel trapped in your relationship, and you just want some sort of confirmation with this message on which direction you should move in to break free from something. What are you not seeing, Aries? What do you need to do for yourself so you're not relinquishing your power so easily to people who can manipulate you and use your love against you, maybe even use your children against you, or use some sort of childhood issues against you. Maybe it was something that happened in your childhood and they're throwing it back up in your face. Maybe it's something you said. You could have lied about something from your childhood and they're using it against you, or you exposed something. It's something that is somebody is kind of controlling you, but I kind of feel like you're allowing it. This is what I see, and this is why the universe keeps telling you about self-love, celebrating yourself, standing up for yourself, practicing self-love, breaking free from situations that no longer serve you, that keep you in your head, and people being able to use words against you, and or use what your parents said, or use what your children said, or all of this kind of stuff. And this may be your own husband or wife, or this may be somebody who you're in some sort of contract with that you kind of even feel stuck to in some way. This could be a spiritual contract too. It doesn't necessarily have to be an actual marriage. It could be a spiritual contract that you're in with somebody, and they just keep you stuck. They know what to say. They know your triggers. They know what to do. But this is about you breaking free from it, taking your power back in some way. All right, and this could be a family member. It could be a parent. It could be a child. It could be husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, baby mama, baby daddy, so-called friend, whoever it is in your life, your partner, life partner, whoever it is. It's somebody who is, I kind of feel like you relinquish your power to them a little too much. And this is about you finding your voice, standing up for yourself, causing a bitch fire if you got to. But remembering not to burn bridges, but taking the time to slow down and celebrate yourself, and remembering to practice self-love in this life. Okay, so Aries, that is the end of your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button on your way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Thank you so much for loving me. I'm loving you right back. Also, that Pisces full moon is about you feeling more secure about what you see and what you feel. So you're going to have to work through a lot of stuff, Aries, so you can kind of feel secure about whatever decisions you're making, because I do see someone coming back to kind of throw something in your face or hold something over your head or something. And so, but you will get some support from some people. But I feel like the person who can affect you the most is the one who's kind of using something against you, somebody who you have a lot of love for. All right, so that's the end of your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk with you later.